Wow, we're back after 9 days of absence. I'm back to bring you a proposal, or a question for me. Will U of T change my mind with their athletic program? We're switching it up. We're no longer doing full reviews because they're too long to make, and also I got scared because something happened that I still haven't revealed, that I'm gonna keep a secret for now because that'll be something that I'll save for Joe Rogan. Yeah, I can save it for Joe Rogan. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we're back, and today we're reviewing and taking a look. Not reviewing. We're taking a look at U of T's, U Toronto's athletic program. U Toronto is U of T. I don't know. University of Toronto. The University of Toronto is one of the oldest and most reputable universities in Canada, with taking the number 2 spot on the Maclean's ranking list, with a student body of 68,000 undergraduate students and 6,211 of them being part-time. Then we have 19,000 full-time. No, yeah. 19,000 being full-time graduate students and 1,613 being part-time, and a male to female ratio of 44 to 56 people, and a tuition fee of 7,787, which is the average. So it's not the actual thing because they're fluctuating, but I'm gonna leave my book away for now because that's not where I'm looking for, but I have the stuff ready. So, but now let's get deep into the U Toronto's athletic program. So, U Toronto offers 3 pathways, or 3 options. You have inter-house, so this is just, you bring 10 guys to play, 10 guys or gals or they thems or, or people to do some sports, and they have hundreds of, not hundreds, but a lot of sports. They have like tennis, football, soccer, however you define football, they have it. They have table tennis, all these different things, and then you can organize a team, and then you can make these different. They don't have all of the sports for the interhouse because this is just the thing that they do. You just bring, it's a mini league, just with 5 or 6 different teams coming together for an interhouse kind of vibe, and you use their facilities that we'll talk about in a second, and you just play some sports, just have some fun. There's 2 different leagues. There's the recreational one, and you can just be chilling, and then you have the competitive one where people that are ranked in that are from good schools or good players must go into if they're doing the interhouse sports route. So for me, I would be in the, I don't know which one I would be in if I was to choose this option. And then, that's one option. The second option is to go through the tri-campus intramurals, because U Toronto has 3 campuses. They have their St. George campus, they have their Scarborough campus, and they have their Mississauga campus. St. George is the oldest one, Scarborough is the co-op one, and then Mississauga is the newest one. So that's how I know them as. You go oldest, newest, and then co-op, because that's just how they identify it basically. So they have that, and they pick teams for one campus, pick team for another campus, and then pick team for the final all the different campuses, and they battle it out in different games, and for different sports. The sports are basically the same for all these leagues, with lots of different ones with like swimming, tennis, um, swimming, tennis. I'm swimming, tennis, table tennis, football, volleyball. Uh, I don't have many sports names off my head. I'll get better at that as we go on and review more athletics programs. But at the moment, I'm stuck, and I'll add that to the script most likely. That's the second option. For the third option, we have the Varsity Blues. The Varsity Blues are the varsity team, the team that goes and represents the university in Ontario, primarily, and then if they pass that stage, they go on to do the U Sports, which is the national university competition. So they are in OUA, Ontario University Athletics, and then in U Sports the national university competition. The U of T teams have won every major Canadian university championship over the past century because they are just so good at this. And I got this from their websites if you're looking for it. From the football's Vineyard Cup to the women's ice hockey. I don't know what those cups are, but I know that they're something. Then there's the several hundred members of the varsity blue teams have qualified for Olympic Games, and FASUS, which is the Federal Institute for Sports Universities. That's definitely what it's supposed to be. No, it's not. It's most likely something else. But I know that in the brackets it's like International University Games, and then as well as the Commonwealth and the Pan Am Games. So Pan American, so South and North American Games together. They've won more championships than any other university in the country. I have not got enough to back that up, but all I know is that they bragged about it, and if they were wrong, they would get sued. So they're most likely not lying. But now, let's get into their facilities. Let me switch my scene here. Yes. And in their facilities, we have they have 3 facilities, but I'm only going to show 2 because I only have pictures of 2. This is the Pan Am Sports Center. The state-of-the-art facility, which houses a wide range of first-class amenities. At approximately 365,000 square foot, this center is the largest of its kind in Canada, providing a wealth of benefits for the entire UTSC community, which is the University of Toronto Scarborough campus community. They have 2 Olympic-sized 50-meter poles, which would be cool, but I don't know how to swim, so that doesn't really help me out. A 10-meter dive tank, that's cool. Also can't do that though, but maybe I'll learn to swim at U of T, who knows, because they do offer those lessons and stuff like that. 4 gymnasiums, a climbing wall, walking/running track, which is 200 meters. I saw that in their video. A cardio studio with the latest fitness equipment, a large weight room with strength and conditioning machines, and 3 fitness studios. 1 universal change room with 30 private stalls, 6 single-user accessible washrooms, 2 single-user gendered change room with showers. Training pools have movable floor and portable chair lifts, and accessible fitness equipment. Then their second center is the Gold Ring Center for High Performance Sport, which is a multi-sport exercise facility housing a 2,000-seat internationally rated fieldhouse for basketball, football, and other court sports. I saw their diagram because it was built recently. It was built extremely recently. Both of them were quite recently built, and one by Norts Limited, which is the Pan Am, and the Gold Ring was made by, I can't remember who made. I just checked it, but it was made by these people, and they showed diagrams of how they made it so that the ball is it hits when it's hit in like volleyball, it can do a perfect arc at whatever angle, or if it's thrown with a basketball, it can go any height and not get hit by the ring and that kind of thing. And also, it's just a beautiful thing to look at. Like, I didn't tell you about this one. I really like how this one is as well, because it's so beautiful. It's just like you look at that and you're like, wow, I'm glad that I'm in that kind of university. It's really cool. And with that, and also I don't have a picture of the varsity center, but I have some info on it. So I'm going to talk about that after. But we still haven't finished the information for the Gold Ring Center, where we have another state-of-the-art strength and conditioning center, a fitness studio, sports and medicine clinic, and research and teaching laboratories. So you can make sure that your athletes are in tip-top shape. And for all U of T students and faculty, of course, they get to use this for free as long as they have their T card, which is their membership card that you get when you apply. And then if you lose it, you have to pay a fee to get it back, because you can't use another person's card if they catch you, I guess. But for the varsity center, which includes the varsity center is literally on across the road from this one. I was looking on Google Earth and I wanted to get pictures from this, but then I found out that I could just get pictures from them, because there's a very recent building that was literally finished being built in 2015. So it's not that old, this building. And I literally got this picture from the website of the architects that built it, that designed and commissioned it to be built and helped out with the building part. Very cool. And then that was very nice. But the varsity center is on the other side, and it includes a 5,000 seat stadium, a 408 lane track, so it's a very good track. It's an outdoors. It has parts outdoors, part indoor. It has a state-of-the-art artificial turf field with a dome for winter use, which is really cool. Making sure that, I don't know about how warm it stays, but I know is that it has a dome, so you don't get snowed on, but you might still be cold because it's still outdoor-ish. Then a 4,000 seat arena, and is a sport and recreation facility like no other, home to international, intercollegiate, intramural competitions throughout the year. Varsity Center also hosts recreational and instructional classes, children's programs, and high performance athlete training during the winter months. During the winter months, the field continues to be a hive of activity under the dome. So, let's get personal now. So the things that I like playing. One is soccer, football, and I'm enjoying the World Cup. The World Cup is such amazing. It's a amazing sport to be, amazing event. I do not condone the actions of Qatar and how they did some things, but also it's always football is fun to watch, and I admire everyone that's doing well. It's very interesting. This World Cup is being quite divisive and upsetting a lot of people, but good job Argentina for getting the win today. But back on track, this has been a quick report on the Toronto's athletics, and we're going to talk about my decision. So I play soccer, I play table tennis a bit, not enough to be really good even at my school, but we don't have a table tennis team anyways. But these options are really good. So if I were to consider UT for just their athletic programs, program, I would give it a good mark. It would be high up in my list. It would be enough to give secure that I will apply to them in the next year, and it could be enough for you. I don't know. If it's enough for you, please like and subscribe so that we can see more of these athletic programs being reviewed. I'm gonna review another 5 over the next few months, and I have planned for at least until June on 5 universities, and it's gonna be fun. And so my decision, Toronto remains on my list. We're staying. Toronto is still on the top 5. Is still in the top 5, maybe even top 3 at this point. And I'll see you in the next video, where we'll review the academics for. No, not the academics. We're gonna review the academics for University of Toronto. So, sayonara.